Welcome back to Travel Show Live. Fortunately for us, we can solve all of those issues on when to go, why to go. We have the expert here. Rolando Aedo is here from the official Convention and Visitors Bureau. Thank you, sir, for being here.
Well, thank you for having us. Our pleasure to be here with you.
Now, everywhere I go, you guys always throw a phenomenal party, and that's because when it comes to Miami, everybody should settle down and relax a little bit, don't you think?
Well, absolutely. We're here in New York, and obviously it's the capital of the world, but Miami holds its own against New York, and there's a love affair between New York and Miami, but we're here to talk about all the wonderful things that Miami has to offer to not just play, but also to live and work, and that's kind of the essence of the partnership here tonight.
I think it's an excellent point, especially when we talk about Miami is a year-round destination, and a lot of times people say, well, I don't know when to go. Help us out a little bit in terms of the peak visitor season versus the shoulder season versus a value season. You know this information backwards and forwards.
Well, the peak season or the high season typically is happening as we speak. I mean, we're blessed with amazing winter weather. I mean, in fact, if it drops below 75, it's a little nippy for us thin-blooded Miamians. Right. But actually, we encourage people to come in the summer. And I know folks say it's hot and it's humid, but the reality is we've got the ocean. You don't got to wear a lot of clothes while you're in Miami. Right. And the value of Miami in the summer months is amazing. So hotels that may be $400 in the peak of the winter are half that price. The reservations are less, and you can really enjoy yourselves.
That's a great point, because at the end of the day, if it's too hot, get in the pool, or you do have air conditioning from time to time.
We are well built. We're fully AC throughout the community, and the lines are shorter, and the value is greater.
That's an excellent point. Does it rain all the time in Miami? People are always concerned about the rain in Miami.
I will tell you, the rain in Miami, which definitely is more prevalent during the summer, typically happens late afternoon. It comes in for about half an hour, and it clears out. It cools down, takes the edge off the summer evenings, and I think people can easily cope with a little bit of rain in the afternoons if they're going to get our spectacular evening temperatures.
And that being said, in your opinion, your favorite time of year to visit, if you were visiting for the first time, would be what month?
Actually, I think the fall is a really nice change. So as October, November, it still isn't too crowded. The weather is becoming ideal. The valleys are still there. Things really start, getting a little pricier in December and probably all the way through April. But I will tell you that if you're looking for great value but still want that Miami Beach, South Beach excitement, then I would definitely encourage you to come down during the shoulder season.
And you're like a part-time meteorologist. Look at you. All we need is a map. You and I could do a whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, you just, they talk a lot about Miami and its weather, and I know the women tend to shy away from the humidity, but that typically peaks out in September. So if you come before or after September, I think you'll be okay.
That's a good point. Thank you, sir, very much for doing this.
Thank you for having us.
It's our pleasure. We'll continue right after this.